We are back again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel again. Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 2025. Welcome to DavidM affiliate. We are talking about this guy over here, Dr. Ndlozi. The story of Dr. Ndlozi has been around for some time right now, and then he actually handed his resignation. Yeah. Yes, his resignation, I think, from Parliament, okay, not from the EFF. Let's just be clear, not from the EFF, but from Parliament, which I actually believe it will translate, because I don't think that Ndlozi still there. I'm just thinking, So I believe it will translate to him leaving, okay? But then when I was listening to people talking about the story on YouTube, on TikTok, news and everything, everyone is always talking about Mr. Ndlozi leaving the EFF and joining the MK party or joining any other party in South Africa. One thing that came into my mind, and I don't think a lot of people are aware of this thing, okay? I believe that Mr. Ndlozi, he might not, if he leaves the EFF, he might not be in any party or in any political party. He might maybe do something else than politics, okay? Now, not every person who is in a political party or political space is a politician. Even the people that you know, that you love, some of them, when you look at them, when you look at the way they speak, when you look at what they have as qualifications, when you look at them as their titles, doctors, professors, advocate, whatever, you look at those people, in most cases, I don't look at them as politicians. I don't. Because you see, politicians are people like Mr. Malema, are people like Mr. Zuma, people like, I can even say Mr. Zungula, and also the other guy who is in the, what is that thing? Progressive Caucus, the colored party, right? That guy there. Those guys, they are politicians. Why? Because every time when they talk about politics, you can tell they are playing a game. You can tell they are attacking. You can tell they are making sure that they are discrediting the other things. When you listen to Mr. Ndlozi in his recent addresses, okay, especially when he's addressing students, he would always speak about leadership. And the way he would speak about leadership, you could tell that Mr. Ndlozi, he is actually deserved to be doing what he's doing. Come on. When you look at Ndlozi, you look at his speeches, you look at the things that he said, especially after maybe all this drama thing, when he was doing some lecturing, when he was talking to students in universities and everything, you could tell when he speaks about leadership. You can tell that this guy, man, it seems like he wants more. He wants to use his skill. He wants to use his doctorate that he has. You can tell that, nah, man, Ndlozi, you are more than what you are doing, my guy. There is no way, guys, that there is any doctor, any professor, any advocate who will be happy to sit in Parliament and always stand up, point of order, always stand up, causing drama and just making chaos and just smiling, laughing. Whippy! With the doctorate that they have, with the profession that they've got, which is a whether he's a professor, is whatever. There is no person that can just accept that just like that. In your life, somewhere when you grow up, you will sit down and you will be thinking about it. How long am I going to be in Parliament and shouting the way I am shouting? I can do more than what I am doing in Parliament. Okay? That means, don't tell me that if there is a professional, just like Mr. Ndlozi, if there is an opportunity that comes to him and say, listen, my guy, we want you to be part of 1, 2, 3. When he compares the salary and the salary in Parliament, you can see that, nah, this is too much, Bob. You are going to take it. Because at the end of the day, you like it or not. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about your life. It's about your family. He wants to have a family. He wants to have, he will have kids one day. He wants to have a better life. Don't tell me that he will always want to be always after people, fighting people every time, fighting, because in parliament, the only people that are full there, especially from the other party that has been in politics for some long, are old people. Don't tell me that you will be happy sitting there arguing with old people sleeping. Hey, why are you sleeping? Why do you have a doctorate? Hi, guys, come on. Come on. I mean, I would be happy. I would be happy if Ndlozi is not just, if he leaves politics, not just EFF, but politics maybe for some time, just to do what he wants to do, whatever his ambitions are when it comes to outside politics, and he wants to pursue that. That's good. That's okay. That's powerful. That is actually good. Okay, because for me, guys, when it comes to politics, unfortunately, I have already concluded long time ago that the politics space is for people who say, you know what, I don't know where to go, I don't know, I tried that, I'm going to politics. Other people, they studied from as young as maybe 16 years, just like people like Boma, people like Malema. They started as young, and now they are big, now they are great. But not every person, guys, is like that. So Mr. Ndlozi, when he resigned in parliament, I was like, hey, because now he's resigning from his duties, it means there are other things that he wants to do. Now, I made a video about Ndlozi also when he was interviewed by Clement, when he was talking about him when he was growing up, he wanted to be a pastor or anything like that. There was that thing that actually came into my mind that maybe, guys, when you grow up sometimes and you have something and you wish to have something in your life, and maybe you wish to be something in your life one day, okay, at some point, if maybe you don't do it at that time, and then maybe you take the other road, okay, so at some point somewhere it will catch up with you. Not catch up with you because it's forcing you, but it will catch up with you because you will be thinking about it. Okay, you will be thinking, why don't I do this, why don't I become a pastor, why don't I do this, why don't I do this, and all of it. Now there are people who are like that. Okay, and I wouldn't be surprised if actually Mr. Ndlozi has just left the parliament just to deal with the structures of the EFF. Maybe he says, you know what, I want to go down on the ground. I believe that also will help him with his career. Not career, but with his skill maybe. Because there was a guy I was listening. You see, guys, when it comes to stories online, don't just take everything. There was a guy who actually said he believes that the reason why he resigned, maybe it's because he wants to go to the structures. He wants to build the structures again, blah, blah, blah. Which actually I don't think it's a bad thing, because I think that's where you will grow your skill. That is where you will actually grow, and people will respect you actually, because you will give them experience. You will grow. I don't know, guys, what do you think about this? But my angle with Mr. Ndlozi is that we must stop this thing, okay, of because you are in politics space and then you box yourself in politics in that way and thinking that every person who do whatever resign and then it's because they want to go to the other parties. I don't think so. You must also think and be open-minded and think of what if maybe he's just resigning because he just wants to go and do something else. Maybe become a businessman, maybe start something, maybe he wants to, those are possibilities. The bad thing then, and also with his behavior, when people were talking about him, he was not saying anything and everything. You must also, guys, understand that if what I want to do, right, for example, if I was in a public space, right, maybe for some time people like me, whatever, I decide to do something, okay, that is different from politics or from public space, okay, I don't have to tell you. I don't have to always answer to you and say, yeah, I want to be a pastor, that's why I'm resigning. No, I don't have to. I can just live quietly and just be quiet and say, I'm resigning, I'm done, I'm leaving the EFF, I'm leaving the politics, I'm good, I'm going to be a pastor. But I'm not going to come back and just tell you and say, yeah, no, I'm leaving now, I'm going to be a pastor. No, It's not everything that you need to say, because certain things, they are just between you and yourself, you know. And I was hearing people saying, why is he quiet? Why is he quiet? Maybe it's his business. Okay? It's his business. He doesn't want to share anything. You will see him doing it. Maybe if he becomes a pastor, you'll see him preaching. Hey, Dr. Ndlozi is preaching. That's when we will start talking. Then, oh, he became a pastor. What? And then we listen to him. Some of us who want to listen. But this thing of always thinking that if a person is in a public space and they want to do their private thing, then they have to always announce and tell you. No, guys, it doesn't work like that. Otherwise, your life will be always in public. For me, I'm just waiting to see what Mr. Ndlozi is going to do. If he goes to the EFF structures in the ground, it's okay. That's perfect. Actually, that's wonderful. It's going to help him. Okay. And if he goes and do other thing that is different, it's still okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, this thing of living your life according to what people say, this thing of living your life because a crowd is saying, yeah, why is he living? Yeah, this and nah. You will have a problems. You will regret one day. I should have done that, but because you listen to people, you will have a problem. Okay? Anyway, I don't know, guys, what do you think about that? Yeah, that story was something else. You know, people, resign, and I was like, yeah, guys, chill. Leave the guy. Leave the guy. Okay? EFF. You know, well, I wasn't listening to a lot of them because I know how they will say it, you know. I know how the EFF people usually, when these things happen, they will respond, how they will respond, you know. And unfortunately, you find that some of them, they respond angrily, you know. Yeah, let him go. Yeah, this and that, you know. And then I'm like, guys, come on, ladies and gentlemen, come on. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Welcome again to 2025. I hope your year is going to be wonderful. Okay, let me just say, your year is going to be wonderful, powerful, strong. Whatever you didn't do in 2024, you will do it in 2025. You have a fantastic day. You can like the video. You can subscribe. Guys, you didn't. Okay, it's fine. You can like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can share. You can do what you have to do. Sharp affair too. This guy and this channel, we are out.